Every company claims they're committed to equal opportunity. Every employee deserves a fair chance. Every qualified candidate will be considered. Unless Jennifer already has the job. Today we're following one of corporate America's most enduring traditions, the internal job posting. An email arrives. The requirements look perfect. Exactly your experience, exactly your certifications, exactly your department. Your manager even says, you should definitely apply. Hope begins. Meanwhile, 3 floors above, the hiring manager already ordered the congratulations cake. The job description is a remarkable document. Technically, it's a list of required qualifications. Spend a moment with it, and something curious emerges. It is not a description of a role. It is a description of a person. The ideal candidate will have, verbatim, a proven track record of navigating ambiguity in fast-paced, high-stakes environments while maintaining cross-functional relationships with senior leadership. Translation available upon request. There is a school of thought that says a job description should tell you what the job is. This school has no graduates in HR. The modern internal posting describes the person already doing the informal version of the role, the tools only that person has been trained on, the specific combination of institutional relationships and tribal knowledge that took years to build, and then frames all of it as an open invitation. It is, in practice, a portrait with a caption that reads, "Anyone could be this." No one is fooled. Everyone applies anyway. And yet they apply. The veteran, who has been doing this job for 2 years without the title, and would like that acknowledged, preferably before retirement. The ambitious junior, who has spent 45 minutes making sure her cover letter font matches the company brand guidelines. The accidental applicant, who figured, why not? And our subject, who prepared, who has thought about this, who believes, with touching sincerity, that the best person for the job will get the job. She hasn't been told yet that she's been told. This is the cleanest summary of the internal posting process available. The decision exists. The candidate has been chosen. The conversation has happened, over coffee, in a corridor, in the car park. What has not happened yet is the paperwork. And the paperwork requires other candidates, not to compete, not to challenge, but to complete the form, to generate the documentation, to allow someone somewhere in the organization to tick the box that says competitive process conducted. The posting is not the beginning of the decision. It is the administrative conclusion of a decision that was made before the posting existed. The applicants are not candidates. They are the evidence. The interview process is among the most fascinating rituals in corporate anthropology. You spend an entire weekend preparing. You rehearse your answers, research the company's leadership principles, prepare 3 thoughtful questions. You wear your best business clothes. Jennifer walks in carrying her coffee because she's already been working with the team for 6 months. The interview begins. Tell us about yourself. No one corrects her. The interviewer's questions are technically open-ended, but emotionally, they are already answered. The answers are heard, they are processed, they are filed in the part of the brain labeled documentation. This is not cynicism, this is architecture. The interview exists for a reason, just not the reason advertised. It creates a record, it produces a score sheet, it gives the process its legal skeleton. And in fairness, occasionally, genuinely, occasionally, something surprising happens. A candidate answers in a way that nobody expected. A new piece of information enters the room. A quietly brilliant answer lands in the silence after the 3rd question. The panel looks at each other. There is a half-second of genuine reconsideration, and then, because the cake has already been ordered, the moment passes. The score sheet continues. The interview panel carefully scores every candidate. Our subject leaves feeling genuinely positive. He answered well. He made them laugh once. He thinks it went well. He doesn't know the decision was made in a car park 3 weeks ago. The period between interview and outcome is a precise form of corporate purgatory. Jennifer, it should be noted, begins reorganizing her workspace. The funny thing about a rigged process, everyone already knows. Accounting knew, facilities knew, security knew, the receptionist knew. Jennifer's LinkedIn knew. The only people who didn't know were the applicants. And then the email arrives. The rejection email from a process that was never a competition is a literary genre unto itself. It is generous, warm, specific enough to feel personal, vague enough to be a template. The feedback is delivered with sincerity. None of it is false exactly. It is simply not the point. Our subject takes a breath. He knew, somewhere in the back of his mind, that this was possible. He just chose not to know. When the announcement comes, it carries the drama of a weather forecast. Congratulations to Jennifer on her promotion, following a highly competitive search. The species has evolved a remarkable ability to identify the chosen candidate approximately 3 weeks before the posting goes live. Our subject applauds, with the muscle memory of someone who has been here before. The company celebrates its commitment to transparency, while everyone quietly updates their resume for jobs somewhere else. 1. Read the requirements list not as a job description, but as a portrait. The more specific the requirement, the fewer people it describes. If you can count them on one finger, someone already has the job. 2. Watch the ecosystem before applying. Who got invited to Thursday lunch? Who just got a new laptop? The announcement may still be weeks away. The decision is not. 3. The posting is one door. It is not the only door. Jennifer didn't get chosen through the posting. She got chosen before it. 4. The person who loses a rigged race is not a loser. They are the most qualified candidate in the room who simply hadn't had enough coffee chats yet. This is the part of the survival guide that nobody prints on a poster. The internal posting rewards visibility, not competence. It rewards the person in the room where the decision gets made, not the person doing the work that made the decision necessary. This is not a flaw in the system. It is the system. And the candidates who understand this, who stop waiting for the posting and start engineering the coffee chat, are not gaming the process. They are reading it correctly. For the first time, Jennifer figured this out 3 years ago. The cycle continues. A new posting, a new field of candidates, a new paper trail in the making. And somewhere in the building, there is always a Wally. Already chosen, already certain, completely unaware. The coffee chat has been scheduled. The posting will go live Thursday. Somewhere HR proudly checks the box labeled, "Nature's most elegant solution to a problem it created." If you survived your last internal posting, or you're standing in the middle of one right now, subscribe. You'll want the field guide for the next.